The first two teams should be queuing right now. We have less than 5 minutes before the matches begin. So please, the first team's queuing. Good job, light green DAR team, for getting here on time.
You need to say.
Now it's good.
All right, welcome everyone to our Cargo Connect matches for today's DustOff scrimmage. Are you guys ready for our match today?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right, you ready?
Are you guys ready for our match today? Yeah. So it looks like both our teams are ready. Is everybody who's watching ready? Yeah. All right. We are about to begin our first match in 3, 2, 1, Lego! Our light green dart team is off, immediately trying to flip their internal combustion engine to be electrical. I don't remember what's happening.
Good.
Both teams have now attempted to flip their engines, but it hasn't worked quite yet.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Alright, it looks like the comments are finished.
They're parked.
You could actually retrieve it, try again.
Yeah,
You'll take, the first one doesn't count against
All right.
the first touch.
you make it a first.
Okay, now you gotta take a toe then.
Make sure it's in the launch area.
All right, the cruising comets are re-attempting to... Ooh. They are re-attempting to flip their engine from internal combustion to electricity, but the gas prices have sabotaged them yet again. Meanwhile, the Downingtown area robotics team is following a line, and they've caused a bit of a traffic jam on the bridge.
Oh wow.
You have to grab it. Take it back and relaunch. Sorry to get on the mic.
It's okay.
You have to be inside the line too, guys.
That did something.
That did something too.
That, not quite the right thing though.
Yeah.
There's not really enough happening to sort of make this exciting. It's the first match, so my expectations are low. How much time is actually left? Alright, with only 30 seconds left in our match, what is the Downingtown area robotics team going to do next? They have successfully lifted the cargo off of the cargo ship. And they have released a package onto the other team's field. And that is the end of our first match. to our second match. Are you guys ready for your match?
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. Are you guys ready for your match? Are you guys ready for their match? Refs, are both of you ready?
Scott, keep them low.
Are both refs ready? Awesome.
Just like the FRC.
All right, our second match is going to start in 3, 2, 1, let go. And both teams are off.
All right, get in there.
Both teams have successfully taken this blue package off of the field into their home base, and both are attempting to flip their engine. And they're both attempting to get the cargo out of the helicopter. These teams are really in sync today.
Yes, they are. And they don't even know each other.
And they don't even know each other.
Maybe.
Maybe. Thanks. All right, the Clover Rovers are off to deliver some cargo. They have done it. It appears to be fully in the circle, which is good.
The white one?
Yeah. They have delivered their innovation project into a circle on almost a complete other side of the field, but unfortunately they've interrupted a chicken statue in the process. Meanwhile, the Downey Terry Robotics team is also moving to deliver their innovation project. Went way up. And they have successfully lowered both sides of the bridge on their way to deliver it. Clover Rovers have also lowered one side of the bridge. And Down Robotics has lifted the cargo off of the cargo ship.
Are you guys done? All right. They're done, so you can start scoring them.
With just a little under a minute left in the match, Clover Rovers are off to push a truck. Unfortunately, there appears to have been a bit of a pile-up on the bridge.
At 15 seconds, you can decide to run it or not. If you think it's not going to work, then you might not want to do that. Because if you have to go rescue it again, although you could let it run, but right now.
And that is the end of our second match. All right, both of our reps are ready for our third match. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. All right, we're going to start our third match of the day in 3, 2, 1, let go. Downey Terry Robotics is off, immediately freeing the cargo from its place in the helicopter.
You're not allowed to run the robot. You have to run it from here. There's no communication allowed during that. Everything has to be run off the bridge itself.
They are off following a line to push the truck into its place on the bridge, releasing both the plane and the bridge at the same time. And they have lowered both sides of the bridge. There will be no traffic jams from this team. And they've released the truck as well, completing their transportation journey.
You're allowed to press the button. That's it. Looks like they're finished already.
They're done.
So it looks like these guys might be finished too, but they're actually going to get a pretty good score because they have no position tokens left, and the chicken's still in place. That's like 8.
Nice. And they got the bonus for fitting in the inspection.
Yep.
Nice.
All right.
Well, that's funny. But
Hey guys, you can probably score this. Score with that.
all right, looks like we got a little bit of time left in this match. How are you guys doing today?
Great.
You're doing good? All right. How do you feel about this crazy weather we're having? It's crazy? It actually, there are some leaves falling down outside. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, teams, you do not need to bring your movable pieces with you to the competition tables. Please leave your movable pieces in your pit area. Just come up with your robot, your attachments. All right, don't bring anything else with you. You don't need any of the other movable pieces. And please don't take them. So anything when you're done at the table, please do not take any of our movable pieces.
All right. Are you guys ready for your match? Almost? All right. I'll come back to you. Are you guys ready for your match?
Yes, sir.
How you doing now?
Can I make an announcement quick?
Go for it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your scoreboards may not be updating, but we are getting the scores here. We will do our best to make sure the scoreboards update. But we are capturing all the scores.
All right. Both teams are ready. Are both refs ready? Is everybody watching ready? Awesome. All right, we will begin our match in 3, 2, 1, Lego. Both teams synchronized yet again. Downingtown Area Robotics appears to be, they're flipping their engine, hopefully from internal combustion to electric. And they've released the cargo from the helicopter. Who cares?
Airplane.
Well, same thing.
Aircraft.
Same thing. Meanwhile, the little Legos are moving quite speedily across the table, attempting to pull down the bridge.
Are you supposed to be reffing?
And it works, but I don't know that it necessarily works the way that they thought it might. Meanwhile, Downingtown Area Robotics has moved to the complete other side of the field, releasing the little package onto the little Legos side. They have released all of the cargo off of the cargo ship, and they have lowered both sides of the bridge. Where are they going now?
Back to the launch area, home.
They are back home. Meanwhile, the little Legos have moved much of their cargo toward the aircraft. I'll tell you, I don't know if I've ever seen an FLL robot move this fast.
Big wheels, high gear ratio.
Downingtown Area Robotics team is moving their little innovation project off to their designated area. And I must say, that looks really cool. I like that. They have unfortunately completely derailed the train. With 30 seconds left, what will the teams be able to accomplish in that amount of time? There are 10 seconds remaining in this match. Will the little Legos be able to accomplish one extra mission in that time? They're going for it. Yes, they have! Excellent job to both teams. Give it a second. Okay. Yeah, now stop. Could team 17423 please queue for their next match? I have one request for those spectators that are all right here. Can everybody who is standing next to the caution tape take a big step that way? Thank you very much, everyone.
There we go.
All right. Are both our refs ready for this next match? Excellent. Are our teams ready for this next match? You're ready? You're ready? Are you guys ready for this next match? Awesome. All right. Oh. Almost. That was just a test run, everyone. All right, we are going to start our robots in 3, 2, 1, Lego.
There you go.
All right. This team has moved very quickly to release a package from the helicopter onto their opponent's side. And they're making quick work of returning back to home. It's been so long since I've did FLL that I've never even seen these blue wheels before, but I am enjoying them thoroughly.
They're the reason to buy the new kit.
All right. All right, on this side, we are moving. Where is this robot going? Meanwhile, on this side of the field, there is so much cargo being placed.
I think that's the first step.
Another excellent innovation project on this side, I see. With only 30 seconds left in the match, they have delivered it to the correct location, knocking down one side of the bridge in the process.
That's partially it.
And on this side, both sides of the bridge are knocked down very, very quickly. Will they be able to do anything with only 9 seconds left? Not quite.
Okay, stop the robot. That does not count. There you go.
All right, teams, remember, it is your team's responsibility to be up here on time and to be queued on time. All right, you need to be queued over in those boxes. A match before yours, when your match comes up and they're ready for your tables, you need to get out to the tables right away.
All right, because the score tables are not updating on the stream, I'm just going to announce them for you. Does that sound good to everybody? All right, cool. In first place, we have team 17821 Architects with a best score of 250. In second place, we have team 17424 from Downingtown Area Robotics with a best score of 185. In third, we have the Little Legos, team 52708 with a score of 180. In fourth place, we have Clover Rovers, team number 11805 with a score of 165. In fifth place, we have team 17820, also from Downingtown Area Robotics, with a best score of 150. In sixth, we have team 17423, the Robo Raiders, with a score of 125. In seventh place, we have team 45032, Cruising Comets, with a score of 115. And in eighth place, we have team 54312, Gen 5 Cargo, with a best score of 80. If you didn't hear your name on that list, that means that you haven't played yet. When you play, you will get a score, and then it will be on that list. So don't worry. Don't panic, you're good. We're going to do some small talk as one of our teams sorts out some technical difficulties. Would you mind telling me your favorite part about your robot?
I think the design is really good. I think it looks very compact and professional almost.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it play yet, so I don't know what all these parts do, but I sure do see a lot of moving parts in there. And I mean, when I did FLL, I liked moving parts, so I think I still like them now. Is our other team, are you guys okay? You guys are ready? You guys are ready? Are both refs ready? Are you guys ready? Awesome. All right, we will begin our next match in 3, 2, 1, Lego. The Electrobots are off, switching their engine very quickly from internal combustion to electric, and placing some cargo within the green circle. And our Downingtown Area Robotics team has also switched their engines, so we've got a lot of excellent renewable energy going on here. The Electrobots have dropped one half of the bridge, have dropped a package onto the other team's side. And they have unfortunately derailed the train. They have opted for an interruption. The Downingtown Area Robotics team, meanwhile, has moved their innovation project to the appropriate circle, and the Electrobots have parked one of the trucks next to the bridge.
Nanya.
I'm really excited to see what this big old wheel is for on the Downingtown Area Robotics side of the field. Downtown Area Robotics side has also parked their truck. And they have released both a truck, but unfortunately they have completely tipped over the accident management model.
It's a hard shot. You put that
With only 10 seconds left in the match, the Electrobots have attempted to deliver a package, but it hasn't quite worked. And now I see what that wheel was really for.
Stop the robot!
All right, our match is finished. Good news, everyone. It appears that our scoreboard is now being updated with the scores from our matches, so I don't have to list them anymore. And if you want to find out, you can go over there, or you can go to the other screen in the hallway.
And one in the back of the...
And there's one in the back of this room as well. All right, we're off onto our next match. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are both our refs ready? That's important. All right. Are you guys ready? Awesome. So we will be starting our match in 3, 2, 1, Lego. Both of these teams are from Downtown Area Robotics, which doesn't make this confusing at all. This one, both teams are moving, trying to get the blue package out of the area. And this Downtown Area Robotics team has successfully flipped their engine. And they are now moving to take the plane out of its resting place, although they haven't chosen to press the button to do so.
Get some one of them is auto.
Meanwhile, this Downtown Robotics team has parked their platooning truck and lowered one side of the bridge. And this team is now also parking the truck. These missions are pretty similar. You'd think they came from the same place or something. And they have lifted the cargo off of the cargo ship. Meanwhile, on this side, this team is diligently following this line, also moving the cargo off of the cargo ship successfully.
So close.
So close to the helicopter on the end, but they just missed by about, I don't know, half an inch.
Half an inch.
There's just under a minute left in the match.
Oh, it's already gone.
We were going to bring out a tape measure to measure that distance just to see how close it was, but it was a little too late. And they are diligently following that line all the way out again, presumably to retry the helicopter mission. They push on the cargo crane yet again, presumably just to make extra sure that it has been released. And it looks like both teams are finished or close to it with only 20 seconds left in the match. And that is our match over. It looks like in our next match we're going to have two Downingtown area robotics teams yet again, so we're going to need to figure out how to distinguish those. All right, which team number Downingtown area robotics are you guys?
We're 8
And what's your number?
17424.
All right, so this is team 17424 from Downingtown area robotics. And what is your team number? And this is team 17820, also from Downingtown area robotics. I did say 8. It looks like both teams are pretty close to being ready for this next match. Just one last check of the field before we start. All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Are you guys ready? Yeah. Are both of our refs ready? Awesome. Are you ready for the match to start? Awesome. All right, we will begin our match in 3, 2, 1, Lego. All right, team 17824 has very quickly removed the blue package off of the field and is placing all of the appropriate bricks into it. Meanwhile, the other team is doing exactly the same. Really, they've done the same 2 missions in the opposite order, as both are able to successfully release the cargo from the aircraft. Team 17820 has successfully parked, or I think successfully parked their truck, and they have released both parts of the bridges onto the ground. Team 17824 moving their airplane that they built into the appropriate area. And unfortunately, Team 17820 has not quite managed to avoid the accident on that side of the field. Team 17824 has lowered both sides of their bridge, and they moved to release the cargo off of the cargo ship. There's just over a minute left in the match, but I don't know, both robots seem pretty happy.
Started doing it here too. No, I didn't.
30 seconds left of the match, which really doesn't mean much right now.
If your match is at 2 o'clock, you should be out here on this table here. Teams that had 2 o'clock match should be out here.
All right. Are both our teams ready for this match?
Oh yeah, we're ready.
You guys are ready? Are our refs ready? Are our spectators ready? All right. Well then, let's start the match in 3, 2, 1, Lego. Both robots are off, with the cruising comets releasing the cargo from the aircraft very quickly. Meanwhile, the other team tries to release different cargo from a different kind of aircraft, but it doesn't quite work out. The cruising comets and tracking robotics are both off trying to set up for their next match, or mission rather, sorry. And tracking robotics robot is off. They have attempted to park the truck, but it has not quite locked.
We pushed it out of the circle, now we don't get that bonus.
But the cruising comets have scored their engine, flipping it from combustion to electric, which, you know, I think it's good. I think it scored some points, most importantly. Tracking Robotics is off attempting their third mission, which is to lower the train tracks. I think that might be the first time I've seen that today. They are coming back home very quickly. They spun that robot around faster than I could even think of.
It is down touching the frame, and it is very close to separated.
Their robot is off again. They have lowered the other side of the bridge and successfully brought that blue package back to their home base. There's about 30 seconds left in the match. Will they be able to score anything else?
Both instructors are outmatched.
15 seconds, is it enough for them to be able to accomplish anything? Looks like they're gonna go for it with 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is the end of the match.
Back at Taylor.
All right, we are about to start our next match. Are both our teams ready? Are both our reps ready? Are all our spectators ready? Is the guy that presses the magic buzzer button ready? I got a thumbs up, good enough for me. All right, let's start our match in 3, 2, 1, Lego! Both robots are off doing the exact same mission at the exact same time.
No, yeah, it automatically does. No, I'm actually okay with it. If you brought one for me, I'll take it.
Our Downtown Area Robotics team has successfully flipped their combustion engine to electric, and they have released the cargo from the aircraft just as Clover Rovers have done just a few seconds before. Clover Rovers is making a very elaborate cargo stack to place in the circle right next to their aircraft, and from here it looks like it's in, but let's look on the stream. Yeah, that seems good. Now they're loading up their innovation project, ready to take it to almost the complete opposite side of the field. And Downtown Area Robotics is already on that side of the field, having released the little package for their helicopter. Clover Rovers has successfully delivered their innovation project, but unfortunately they have snagged the chicken statue on the way home. But Downtown Area Robotics has lowered both sides of their bridge. Clover Rovers has parked their truck. And they lowered one side of their bridge, but unfortunately had to interrupt the robot before anything else could happen. There's just under a minute left in the match now, and it doesn't look like either team is planning on stopping anytime soon, other than at the end of the match, at which point they have to. Downtown Area Robotics team is moving their innovation project all the way to the other side. And the Clover Rovers, after rerunning their mission, have managed to lower both sides of the bridge. You guys are done? All right, their match will start being scored immediately. On the other side of the field, there is an attempt to lower the train tracks, but it's off by just the smallest amount that I've ever seen.
You do, but you don't have to count against you. First one's a free one. Yeah. First is getting soft.
And that's the end of our match. I have excellent news for everybody here. At the concession stand, pretzels, baked goods, and various other goodies are now half price. So if you want some cookies, now is your time.
Okay, teams, everybody that can hear me, teams, it is very important that when you're done at the table and you review your mission status with the referee, your team, your kids are responsible for reviewing it, agreeing to it before the ref submits it. If they make a mistake and your kids agreed to the mistake, it stays a mistake. So please, if you have any question about what score is submitted, you need to make sure that your kids review it, make sure it's correct before the ref actually submits it. Once it's submitted, we cannot change it. Oh, hold on, I gotta find Thor. There she is! Quick, get it!
All right, it looks like both our teams are ready for our next match. Is that true? Yes. You guys are ready? You guys are ready? Are our refs both ready? Yeah. Are our spectators ready? Yeah. All right. Well then, I see no reason why we shouldn't start. In 3, 2, 1, let go. Both robots take just a second to get moving. But this one has very quickly tried to release the cargo from the aircraft, although the platform has not quite lowered enough for it to work.
Yeah, the motors are so nice.
And on their second attempt, they have made it. On the other side of the table, the team is moving to do the exact same mission. And they have accomplished it with relative ease, as far as I can tell. They are now moving to get the cargo off of the ship, which they have done. And they're lining up to park. They have just managed to lower the accident prevention flippy thing, just the exact amount that they score points without sacrificing all of the points for their entire mission. And they've lowered the train tracks, running into a little cargo, but that's okay. They've derailed the train, which I don't know whether it was intentional, but I would assume not. And on this side of the field, it seems that they are moving lots of cargo into the circle by the aircraft. There is an attempt to put the train back where it belongs, but it does not appear to have worked. And they have unfortunately descored their cargo ship mission. There's about 30 seconds left in the match, so if they choose to rerun it, I think they might be able to get there in time. Scored also the truck. Oh. And they have lowered one side of the bridge in the process. All right. After the buzzer sounds, they score the other truck, but I don't believe it'll count because it was not by the end of the match. All right, we are getting ready to start our next match. Are both of our teams ready? You guys are ready? Just about? Are our refs ready? Are our spectators ready? Yeah! All right, let's start our match in 3, 2, 1, Lego. Immediately, the Electrobots are off, trying to deliver cargo into the green circle, and in the process, they very smoothly flip their combustion engine to electric. And in the process, they also seem to have gotten the package out of the field and into their home area. The little Legos have also retrieved this package, and since we last checked with them, they have opened the back of the aircraft and gotten the cargo to fall out. The Electrobots are all the way on the other side of the field. I mean, you blink and you just completely miss their entire movement. They're looking to knock down the train tracks, and they do, but unfortunately they also knock off the train. Both teams are looking to park the trucks, and both are successful. The Electrobots continue while the little Legos come back home in the process. The Electrobots have lowered both sides of their bridge. There's about a minute left in the match, and the little Legos seem to be setting off for quite a journey. They have successfully removed the cargo from the cargo ship. The Electrobots are stacking some things to take outside of their home with them, with only about 40 seconds in the match.
That has to stay there. Yep.
Ooh, that was a close one. Little Legos had a bit of a misalignment, and it looked very much like it was going to knock over their truck, but they missed by just this much.
Because it's probably a good choice because you would have lost more points.
And our match is finished. All right, is everybody ready for our next match? Both teams seem very excited about this one. How excited are you, really? A lot. You're a lot excited? All right, are you guys a lot excited? Yeah! Whoa, can you guys do that? Yeah! Awesome. All right, well, all of our teams seem ready. Are all of our refs ready? Are all of our spectators ready? All right. Well, this is apparently going to be a very high energy match, and it's going to start in 3, 2, 1, Lego. Very impressive cheering going on this side here. Our green Downingtown area robotics, as opposed to our dark blue Downingtown area robotics, has flipped their combustion engine, and in addition to lowering the cargo out of the helicopter, they have manually moved it to be within the circle. Meanwhile, on this side, it was the airplane that was manually moved into the circle. On this side, there may be less cheering, but there's definitely not less robot moving, as their intermission project is moved entirely to the other side of the field. This truck has been parked, and it looks like the cargo ship, yes, the cargo has been moved completely off of the cargo ship.
Hey, no, you cannot do that! You're not allowed to touch anything on the table during a match, only here. You only have one team for the next round. 225 is your next round on your table. Here, I gotta watch this. Bring it back.
All right, it looks like this one Downingtown area robotics team has lowered both sides of the bridge and is lining up to do another mission. They've got about 40 seconds left. Will their robot be able to make it to wherever it's going in time? Successfully lifted the cargo off of the cargo ship, although it hasn't been removed entirely, which is some points but is missing a bonus. And with only 8 seconds left, it seems like both teams are finished with their missions.
Everybody, let me have your attention, please, especially teams that have matches coming up. Remember, after the match starts, or even when you guys get to the table, your teams are not allowed to touch the mission models on the table at all. The only thing that is allowed to move a mission model or anything is your robot. You're allowed to touch the robot without penalty in the launch area. You're allowed to touch it in the home area. But otherwise, you can't reset a mission model that didn't work. That's not allowed. Okay, thanks.
All right, we've got a bit of an interesting match here in which we have only one team, the Cruising Comets, which I love your hats, by the way.
Thank you.
They're so fun. So for you guys, whenever you're done running your missions, just give a thumbs up and we're just gonna end the match because you don't have to wait for anybody.
Sure.
Are you ready? Is our ref ready? Are our spectators ready? All right. Well, we'll start our match in 3, 2, 1, Lego. The Cruiser Comets press the start button on their robot, which I don't even know how these new ones work, but it looks cool, that's for sure. They have successfully released the cargo from the aircraft, and they have successfully flipped the diesel motor into an electric one, and that's the end of the match. Good job, guys. An absolutely excellent showing from the Cruising Comets.
Let's move over.
All right. Are both teams ready for our next match? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? That was loud. Do you guys think you can do some screaming? Awesome. Are both our refs ready?
Yeah!
Whoa. Are our spectators ready? Alrighty. Well, let's start our match then in 3, 2, 1, Lego. The Clover Rovers are off, getting the blue package into their home base very quickly. And they have moved and they have successfully flipped their engine from internal combustion to electric. And they have managed to open the back of this aircraft and release the cargo onto the ground. The Raiders, on the other side, have also removed the blue package from the field, and their spirit section is performing wonderfully. Clover Robotics has stacked a large amount of cargo and placed it completely within a circle.
Why everyone doesn't do something like that? No, it is.
The Raiders have successfully parked a truck and they have flipped down both sides of the bridge, while Clover Robotics puts their innovation project into place. Unfortunately, they have completely knocked over the chicken statue in the process.
I don't know, but it still might score. Because I don't know what the hell.
With just over a minute left in the match, both teams are lining up their robots very precisely for the next missions.
But it has to be up right now.
And Clover Robotics is parking their platooning truck. And in the process, they move to flip over the bridge, but they only manage to get one side before the robot's wheel catches on something. Presumably also the bridge. It appears that they are rerunning the mission in an effort to get the other side of the bridge to fall down. And their strategy has worked flawlessly.
Oh, so close.
With only 11 seconds left of the match, it seems that both of our teams have finished with all of their missions. Alright, it looks like we're about ready for our match. Are you guys ready for our match? Are you guys ready for our match? Are our refs ready for our match? Yeah! Are our spectators ready for our match? Yeah! Alright, well, let's start our match then in 3, 2, 1, Lego! Immediately, team 17824, 424? The Downtown Area Robotics team
424.
Team 17424 flips their engine and gets their crate off of the table while also opening their aircraft and letting the cargo onto the floor. Meanwhile, on this side, they have assembled the package after removing it, and they have also attempted to open the aircraft, but it does not quite fall down all of the way. They're moving on to greener pastures now, though, as they move the cargo completely off of the cargo ship, earning them the extra bonus. And they park. They attempt that mission so gently that it doesn't even actually go all the way. They have lowered the train track, however. Meanwhile, Team 17424 is moving their airplane that they built themselves all the way to the other side of the field. And in the process, they have successfully knocked over both sides of their bridge. And they too have moved their cargo off of the cargo ship. And this is the first time this match that a cargo has been released onto the other side. And it is the first time in this competition that a train has been moved on the track and latched onto the other side.
Nice. Well done.
Very well done. Downingtown Area Robotics seems to be parked. But that's not stopping this team. Even though there's only 30 seconds left, they are attaching a brand new thing to their robot.
Good job.
They are about to launch with less than 15 seconds left. Will it work? Our match is ending in 5 seconds. Will this actually be able to score any points? And it just barely managed to hook the truck onto the hook in time.
Good luck, guys. Push what on?
All right. Are both of our teams ready for our next match? Are all of our referees ready for our next match? Ooh, that's the loudest you guys have been so far. Are all of our spectators ready for our next match? Hell, they beat the referees. Now what are you gonna do? All right, well, let's just get started in 3, 2, 1, Lego. Our Downingtown area robotics team is off right away, attempting to lower the cargo out of the aircraft, but it doesn't quite come down far enough. However, they have managed to rescue the blue package off of the field, and the little Legos have done the same. The second time they run it, it works perfectly. Meanwhile, Downingtown area robotics is moving to park the truck, knock over the bridge, 2 for 1, and they push the airplane successfully into the zone where it scores. They've lowered both sides of the bridge. The little Legos are also moving to score the truck. It's all happening all at the same time for both of these teams. The little Legos start to move their cargo into the appropriate circle. The little Legos have...
Hang on, I'm not sure.
At the very least, it seems, lifted the cargo off the cargo ship, even if it hasn't moved entirely away. But I'm not too clear on that. It's a very slight difference. But it looks like they're running it again regardless, with a little over, I think, 30 seconds left in the match. The little Legos have attempted to release the package from the helicopter.
Oh no!
With only 2 seconds left, it seems as though the little Legos are going to try to launch a mission.
Stop the robot. There we go. Okay, good job.
That is our match.
The team Gen 5 Cargo 54312. Please check to see if you took the blue cargo hinged cargo container with you, because we don't have it here on the table, and we did for the last match. Oh yeah, they're outside. Oh well. We have a spare.
Wow, you're good, you found it.
All right, are both of our teams ready for the next match? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Ooh. All right, let's start in 3, 2, 1, Lego. Downtown Area Robotics team is off. They have immediately brought the blue hinged container off of their field and into their home area. It seems as though they are now attempting to switch their engine, which it flips a little, but not quite all the way. Meanwhile, Tracking Robotics tries to release the package into the other side of the field, but it doesn't work. Both teams now are lining up for their next mission. Our Downtown Area Robotics team robot is off, very closely following this line. Where are they going, I wonder? They are looking to release the cargo onto the other side of the field, and even though they pressed the switch, it wasn't quite all the way, so it didn't come off. Tracking Robotics has lowered the train track. Downtown Area Robotics has released the cargo from the cargo ship and lowered both sides of the bridge. They have accidentally brought a truck with them, but they cannot pick it up. Tracking Robotics has also lowered both sides of their bridge and has removed the blue hinge container from the field with just under a minute left in our match. Over here in Downingtown, we are moving the innovation project model to the correct circle on the other side of the field. And while they're at it, it appears that they're lining up to try to bring the train track down. But it misses by only a fraction of an inch.
We'll have to see at the end.
And with only 14 seconds left, Tracking Robotics has stacked quite a bit of cargo and just sent it to the middle of the field. They are attempting to run a mission with only 2 seconds left, but I'm highly anticipating that, yep, they will not quite have time. All right, everyone, as you may know if you've been to one of these before, What we're going to do is we're going to finish these matches. We've got one more match at this table and one more match at that table, and then the judges are going to go deliberate over their decisions for what awards they're going to give. And what we do when that happens is we let the kids, come out here and line dance for a little bit, just to get all their anxious energy out from this very intense day that they're having. If you have any song requests for that, come here and tell them about your song requests, and maybe they will play it for you. All right. This is our second to last match of the day.
Are you ready? You can put your robot, set it up. Go ahead. You're good.
And our teams are just putting a few finishing touches on their setups. All right, are both our teams ready for this second to last match of the day? Are our refs ready for this second to last match of the day?
Yeah!
And are all of our spectators out there ready for our second to last match of the entire day? All right. Well, let's get this started in 3, 2, 1, Lego! Both robots are off. This team has immediately gotten their blue hinged container off of the field. And meanwhile, Downingtown Area Robotics has flipped their motor very quickly, and they have released the cargo, and they have moved the container, all in the span of just a few seconds. On this side, we are releasing the cargo as well, although it doesn't quite fall out. Both teams are doing some very intense lining up to make sure that everything goes to plan.
Yes.
After rerunning their mission, they are able to release the cargo. And meanwhile, Downingtown Area Robotics has placed their innovation project and inadvertently brought a truck home with them.
Too bad that's not one of the challenges. I know. That's hard.
Excellent cargo placing from these teams on my left here.
Sorry. Come on, get in there. Oh, they de-scored one. Oh, well.
All right, our Downingtown Area Robotics team has hit the switch to release the plane, although it hasn't quite gone far enough. They are spinning around, releasing the cargo on the cargo ship, possibly earning them that extra bonus points, although I'm not entirely sure. And they've released the cargo onto the other side of the field.
Okay, you guys done?
30 seconds left. Downingtown Area Robotics is done, and their match will be scored. Meanwhile, on this side, we've still got some very intense lining up to do as they send out their innovation project and the blue container. They did bump the chicken statue on the way over, but it is still in the circle, I believe, so it's okay. And it seems that both teams... Oh, never mind about earlier, apparently. Downingtown Area Robotics has decided to rerun one of their missions. But unfortunately, they will have to stop their robot. All right, we are about to start our final match of the day. Are you guys all excited? An impressive showing from the Spirit team over here. All right, are you guys ready to start your last match and also all of our last match? I don't think I was ready for that. Are you guys ready to start your last match and ours? Excellent. Are our refs ready to start the last match? And are all of the parents ready to start the last match?
Yeah! Better believe it.
All right, well, I see no reason to delay this any further. Let's start in 3, 2, 1, Lego! Very intense music choice from our DJs for this last match, as the Electrobots very smoothly place some cargo and flip their engine. Meanwhile, on this side of the field, the blue container is being pushed off. The Electrobots are bringing their giant robot all the way across the field, successfully knocking over one side of the bridge and moving swiftly toward the helicopter, and they have dropped the package. It seems as though they're moving to lower the train track, and they do. Meanwhile, and they've done it! They have moved the train and locked it in its position that it needs to be in. On this side of the field, there's still just as much productivity happening, as the plane has clearly been released from its home here. They parked the truck. But the Electrobots and the Downtown Area Robotics team both parked the truck at exactly the same time. And they both moved to do the cargo ship at the same time, too. The Electrobots are still going very intensely, lining up for another mission. With just under a minute left, they're sending out their robot with a few pieces of key cargo. And as they place these pieces of cargo, they also successfully knock over one side of the bridge and the accident management mission. And it seems with this that both of our teams are finished for our final match of the day.
If you have any requests for line dance music, please come to the front to make your request. Thank you.
All right, we are still missing a couple of the green containers from our original set, so if everybody can look through their their movable parts and see if you have more than 4 of the green containers, I would appreciate it. Thank you.
Ooh. Everybody, if I could have your attention, please. At 3:30 today, we're going to have a robot demonstration from an FTC team. FTC is the next step in the first progression up in robotics. So for middle schoolers, higher end middle schoolers, and whatnot. So our team will demonstrate that for you guys. So you may want to see that at 3:30. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for clearing the floor. At this time, I would like to turn the microphone off to the captain of one of the captains of our team, 14423 FTC team, Robocorns, Lacia.
Hi, how's everyone doing today? Okay, I want to see a raise of hands. Raise your hand if you're in middle school. Oh God, we have a lot of middle schoolers here. All right, so anyone know the name of the program that you do after FLL? Oh my gosh, you guys are experts, FTC, right? So right here we have, all the refs here are on team FTC 14423, the Robocorns. That's why you saw those rainbow hats, right? So we're gonna demonstrate our robot today. So before we were an FTC team, actually, we did FTC for the past 3 years. This is our 4th year. Before FTC, we did FLL just like you guys. So we went through all these qualifiers just like you guys and got here today to FTC, all right? So we're gonna show you our robot from last year. Last year's season, we had to build a robot that could pick up those orange rings and shoot them. And guess what? We're gonna be picking them up and shooting it at you guys today, all right? So if you want to participate, you can stand up, come sort of to the front. You can be back too. We're gonna be shooting far as well. We're gonna be shooting everywhere. Okay, behind the line, behind the line, behind the line. Everyone's behind the line still. Yeah, and then, yes. Okay, once we shoot the rings, we will be having you guys give it to one of us for us to use again, okay? Nobody's taking the rings home. We want the rings back, all right? Does that sound good? Yes, are you ready?
If you guys are fortunate enough to catch a ring, please just throw them back to the field. You don't even have to hand them, just throw them back. Hey everybody, I know it's fun to be up on the tables. Please stand, do not stand on the tables, please, or the seats on the tables, please. Because people actually eat off of those. So I don't know if they'd like to have your like shoe goo on it.
Okay, guys, raise your hand if your robot had a problem today on the field. Yeah, see, look at how many people. So just like that, we face problems too, and we're gonna fix it, all right?
Now, one of the things with FTC games that's a lot different from FLL is that while there is an autonomous period, it's only 30 seconds, where your whole game is autonomous at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. The other thing is that we have two drivers, basically. You have one person driving the robot. Brighton, wave your hand. So that's the driver, and then Lacia is the operator. Wave your hand. Never mind. She's too busy driving. So anyway, because there's so many functions on the robot to take care of, that it actually, you need two people. So the game last year's game was to use a robot like this to pick up the rings off the floor and to shoot them into goals. And the kids have changed the robot so that it shoots as high as it can and as far as it can for fun. And the reason we shoot in volleys of 3 rings usually is because the game only allowed you to possess 3 rings at any given time. So that's why it's programmed to shoot 3.
Talk now while they're doing the battery.
You want to give the
Yeah, here you go. So one of the interesting parts about a robot is you might have seen it, how it can go in all directions. Hey guys, so one of the most interesting parts of our robot is it can move in any direction. So your robots can only go forward and backwards and turn. Our robots can go forward, backwards, and side to side. We're going to show that off right here.
Like a riddle or something.
What?
I don't know.
so they don't hear first.
Are we gonna talk?
Now demonstrate the strafe.
Yeah, see. I call talk.
And then we're going to wrap it up then.
I call Mass on the talk.
Yeah, you should.
I shouldn't. All right. So here is our drivetrain. So it can go side to side and forward and backwards. It uses very special wheels called Mecanim wheels. You stop. So turn a second. So you can see these are Mecanim wheels right here. They are both round, and then they also have yellow wheels that go at a 45-degree angle, so that when you press them against each other, they want to go to the side. And this allows you to do a lot of cool tricks on the field and during demos. Yeah, that's good, right?
Very good, yep. All right, we're going to shoot a few more rings, and then we're going to pack it up, and then we're going to move on to some music.
You guys want to drive?
All right, let's let these few rings be the last ones, okay? 3 more, let's do it. 3 more, and then we'll wrap that up.
And
All right, last shots of the day. Let's make them work. Make them work for it. All right, if you can send those back, we'd appreciate it. And thank you all for joining us for the demo here. Thank you. If you're, yeah, we can do that. So one of the things that if you are interested in FTC with Downingtown Area Robotics, go to our website, darobotics.org. On there is an interest list, just like if you signed up for FLL with us. We start new teams in the fall, or actually late summer, and those teams stay together for pretty much the whole year thereafter. So at this point, we're going to open up the floor here. If you play some music.
right, we got one last call for 50/50 tickets. We're going to close 50/50 in a couple minutes. If you're interested, go ahead and get your tickets. so he knows to put it on.
Mic wasn't working. All right, I don't know who decided that line dancing went with robotics, but it just does. And it does at this level, and it does at FTC, and it does all the way through the FRC level, so get used to this. All right. Okay. I have the 50-50, and the award, your half of the award is $115. And I'm going to find someone to pick the ticket. Not you. You want to pick it? Huh? You can pick it. No, she's going to pick it. All right. What does it say on the back?
The back. E-A.
E-A. Ed?
Ed. Oh, it looks like an A.
A. Let's see. There's Ed. So let's see. Do you have the tickets? Ed? All right. We know who Ed is, but we're going to make her check the ticket. Not that we don't trust her. $464-198. Oh, she has more tickets. Ed bought a lot of tickets. 464-198. There's the winning tickets. Ed, here. This isn't Ed, but this is Ed's substitute. There's $115 for Ed. All right, thank you. We will put our half to good use in Downingtown area robotics. We have programs for 1st through 12th grade, so we will put it to good use. All right. We're ready to go. Now, you're all good at imagining things, right? Well, you have to imagine that the graphics here are for this year and not for 2 years ago, because we don't have the new graphics. So it actually says Cargo Connect everywhere that you see replay. So other than that, we're all good.
Do we have a, okay. So no tournament can be without support, time, commitment of our volunteers. So where's the volunteers? Come on down. Come on, everybody, all the volunteers. Let's go. Thor, get out there. Here's the famous Thor, our MC for the day. So these are all the people behind the scenes that made this whole thing work. Some of them were not really behind the scenes, but cool. Oh, the awards are coming over. Here they come. All right, so let's give them another round of applause now that they're all out of here. Okay, so when we do the awards right now, kind of because of the COVID thing, we're not going to high five. So what we're going to ask you to do is when your team is announced for an award, you're going to start down at that side, and you're going to come across this way. Somebody will hand you your award, and we'll all wave. We're not going to high five, all right? So we're just going to all, hey, great job, all right? Because we can't do the hand thing here, all right? So let's practice that. Volunteers? There we go. Cool. Okay, everybody go, wait, there we go. All right, that's what we're going to do. All right, we have no scripts or anything here, right? All right. So I'm going to just follow the board just like you guys do, right? Volunteer. Oh, we have a volunteer award. No tournament can happen without the support, time, commitment of our volunteers. This is the volunteer award. And it goes to... Thank you. Oh. Okay, Kristen and Tim Leonard. Oh, where are they? They did an awesome job. Yeah, here they come. They certainly went above and beyond this time. Put that in your trophy box. Oh, and then when you come over this way, you're going to come over here and Clem's going to take your picture. And we're going to, then we can sell you, 5x7s and 3x wallet sizes. We have the family package. No, just kidding. All right. Okay, here's our awards. Coach Mentor Award. Our teams cannot be complete without great coaches, as we all know, right? Where's all the great coaches? Great coaches. There we go. Okay. And the Coach Mentor Award goes to... Coach Mentor Award, Manish Makwana, Team 52-708 and 52-738. Cool. And he's waving. There he comes. Oh, hey, how you doing? Hey. Okay, now we're going to move on to the Core Values Award. This award celebrates a team that displays extraordinary enthusiasm and spirit, knows they can accomplish more together than they could as individuals, and shows each other and other teams respect at all times. So this award goes to Team 17820, Door 5. Come on down. Okay, everybody wave. Oh, hey, how you doing? Hey, woo. Okay. Good job. All right, and walk on over this way for your photo op. Get together. All right. Innovation Project Award. This team utilizes diverse resources for their project to help them gain a comprehensive understanding of the problem that they identified, develop a creative, well-researched solution, and effectively communicated their findings to judges and the community. So the Innovation Project Award goes to Team 45032, Cruising Comets. I don't know about the project, but they have cool hats. So they get the cool hat award too. Come on down. Hey, you got to do the little wave, do that. There we go. The little, oh, thank you, thank you. And just cruise on down over here for your picture. There they go. Okay, the Robot Award. Okay, the team uses outstanding programming principles and solid engineering practices to develop a robot that is mechanically sound, durable, efficient, and highly capable of performing challenge missions. And the Robot Design Award goes to Team 17821, the Architects. Cool. And do the little wave thing. Here we go. Okay, thank you. Step right over here, step right here, that's the way. Okay. Okay, the Robot Performance Award. This award celebrates a team that scores the most points during the robot game. Teams have a chance to compete in at least 3 2.5-minute matches, and their highest score counts. So, the Robot Performance Award goes to the Electrobots. High score, 330. Nice score. I don't know. They might have taken over the Cool Hat Award. I don't know. Let's see here. That's a toss-up. Congratulations. Okay, the Breakthrough Award. So this award celebrates a team that made significant progress in their confidence and capability in both the robot game and innovation project, and share a shining example of excellent core values. They demonstrate that they understand that what they discover is more important than what they win. And the Breakthrough Award goes to Team 17424, Darfur. All right, come on down for the pick. Cool. All right. This is fun. Oh, Engineering Excellence Award. So this award celebrates a team with an efficiently designed robot, an innovative project solution that effectively addresses the season challenge, and great core values evident in all that they do. And the Engineering Excellence Award goes to Team 11805, the Clover Rovers. Okay, our next award is the Rising All-Star Award. And this award celebrates a team that the judges noticed and expect great things from in the future. And the Rising All-Star Award goes to Team 10210, Robo Royals. All right, slow down, guys. Let's get the whole team up here. All right, here they are. And they just can't wait to get their picture taken. See that? They're just so excited. They're so excited. And that's like a song, isn't it? Never mind. Okay, the Motivate Award. That's all right. This award celebrates a team that embraces the culture of First Lego League through team building, team spirit, and displayed enthusiasm. And the Motivate Award goes to Team 54312 Gen 5 Cargo. Okay, I want to take, before we announce the Champions Award, all right, I just want to mention a couple things. So first of all, can all the coaches in here stand up? All the coaches. Coaches, stand up. Okay, kids, round of applause for the coaches. All right, now, thank you, coaches, because we kind of know what that's all about and how hard that is. So congratulations on getting here. Kids, how many of you are rookies? Oh, got a lot of rookies. Okay, let's have a round of applause for rookies. All right. So something to keep in mind, regardless of awards you win or whatever, okay, just getting here to a competition and having a robot on the table and project to talk about and things like that, you're all winners, and you're all here to celebrate what you've learned and your accomplishments. So I think you need to give yourselves a round of applause for just making it here. Okay, now we're going to move on to our Champions Award. The most prestigious award celebrates the team that embodies the First Lego League experience by fully embracing First core values while achieving excellence and innovation in both the robot game and the innovation project. And the Champions Award goes to Team 44298, the Electrobots. They got a high score. Congratulations to the Electrobots. All right, before we go, teams advance. Well, we're not advancing. Nobody's advancing out of this one. All of you, yeah, right. All of you are advancing to a qualifier, right? That's all of you. Good. So this was kind of practice. This was to get you all used to what a competition's about and build the excitement. So, did everybody have a good time? Cool. Okay. So, unfortunately, this year, all the qualifiers are going to be virtual. So, you got practice here. For the qualifier, you're going to kind of do it via Zoom and record your table runs. But you at least all got to experience what a competition is about. And we're really glad that you showed up and you had a good time. I'd like to also thank Bryce. Stand up. All right. Bryce and crew, all right, for providing all the sound equipment, the music. He's been with us for, I don't know, all these years, and does a great job every year. So thank you very much. Did we forget about anybody else here? We got everybody? Scott, stand up. Scott, stand up. No, come on, Scott. Scott's behind a lot of the technology and the reffing. All right. So, again, thank you, everybody, coming out. Please have a safe trip going home. All right. And if you have any feedback on our competition, we certainly want to hear from you either way, because, there's always room for us to improve. We enjoy doing this for you every year, and we want to just keep making it better. So drop us like you do on Facebook, a like or a don't like or something, whatever that is. I don't do Facebook, so I don't know. So if you like us, drop a like right now. All right. Thank you very much. Have a safe trip home. Right.
Thank you, ladies.